Hey guys, today we're going to run through some interesting stories that's circulating on the internet, starting with Benjamin Netanyahu empties the room. The Prime Minister of Israel was at the United Nations yesterday to give a speech, but he apparently came on the wrong day because as he stepped up to the podium, for some reason more than 100 diplomats had to step out. Couldn't be in protest, surely not. Maybe they were late for a breakfast or something like that. Benjamin Netanyahu in his speech promised to finish the job in Gaza and chastised the countries that recently recognized a Palestinian state. He called the idea of a two-state solution sheer madness. It's insane and we won't do it. This was a speech that would be heard throughout the Gaza Strip as the Israeli government set up loudspeakers at the border with Gaza to blast his words into the territory. Also, according to NPR, the Prime Minister's office said the Israeli army would take over the mobile phones of Gaza's residents and Hamas operatives, and his speech would be broadcast live through the mobile devices. Associated Press journalists inside Gaza, however, saw no immediate evidence of Netanyahu's speech being broadcast on the phones there. But speaking of taking things over,
you remember those beepers, the pagers? We paged Hezbollah, and believe me, they got the message. And thousands of terrorists dropped to the ground.
Considering he's in America, considering he's talking about opinions turning on Israel and
Christian influencers, okay? You said, we talked about the woke right, and you said, I call it the woke Reich. That's a brilliant observation. The woke Reich, because these people, they're not any different from the woke left. I mean, they're insane. They're loonies. But they're actually meeting on some of the things. And what we have to do is we have to secure that part of the base of our support in the United States. That is being challenged systematically. A lot of this is done with money. Money of NGOs, vast. Money of governments, vaster. Okay? We have to fight back. How do we fight back? Our influencers. I think you should also talk to them if you have a chance. To that community, they're very important.
Considering there are theories about Israel's involvement in Charlie Kirk's assassination, perhaps this isn't the best time to bring up and gloat about exploding pagers. I don't think that's going to turn anyone, the under 30 crowd especially, to Israel's side. Just a little advice. The United Kingdom goes dystopian?
And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that. Because decent, pragmatic, fair-minded people, they want us to tackle the issues that they see around them. And of course, the truth is, we won't solve our problems if we don't also take on the root causes.
So the Prime Minister Keir Starmer played the old game of government causes crisis, government solves crisis with a power grab. But it's for your benefit, of course. What do you think about the digital ID mandate? Do you think it was a power grab, or is it just the government being here to help us? Leave your reaction down in the comment section. More Trump tariffs. On Thursday, President Donald Trump announced new tariffs on foreign-made trucks, cabinets, furniture, and pharmaceutical products, Ooh, farmers gonna be mad about that one. According to Just the News, Trump said that a 100% tariff would be placed on pharmaceuticals unless the company is building a plant in the United States. Trump said on Truth Social that there will be no tariff if construction of the plant has started. There will be a 50% tariff on kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities, and a 30% tariff on furniture, and a 25% tariff on trucks starting on October 1st. Trump wrote, "The reason for this is the large-scale flooding of these products into the United States by other outside countries. It is a very unfair practice, but we must protect, for our national security and other reasons, our manufacturing process." What are those other reasons? I would like him to explain it. But if you have any ideas, once again, down in the comments. FBI fires agents for bending the knee. Let's go back in time to 2020, a time when the U.S. was in turmoil. The George Floyd riots raged across the country. It was a time of retribution, and white people were more than willing to repent, including the FBI. Remember those visuals? Boy, it's hard to believe that really happened, but it did, and on Friday, September 26th, that retribution boomeranged and smacked those agents in the face as they got fired. Now, an interesting thought from this post reads, "Are you sure they weren't practicing their knee on the throat technique?" Yes, very interesting indeed. So that's all I have for you today. Just a few quick stories to try this format out. If you enjoyed it, leave your reactions in the comments. And if you do like it, give a like and subscribe. Until next time, so long, everybody.